nice quick stop in Fairbanks. Really nice to see Steve and the gang again, Uncle Grandpa. We were lucky Thomas and his daughter were flying out a couple hours after we got there, so we got to say goodbye to them again. Spent the night, had some beers, had some laughs, and now we're just heading down to Denali National Park. It's been a pretty gloomy day thus far, but hopefully we're hoping it's gonna brighten up before we get into the mountains again. We can just see them in the distance, and yeah, hopefully they're really epically cool. See you soon. Banana River, the big bridge. Oh, starting to see the mountains ahead. That's nice, and hopefully it's going to keep clearing up. Finally getting in closer and closer to the mountains. It's pretty nice. My phone seems to be really dark, so I hope the videos come out better than this is looking. So we stopped at a random brewery coming heading down to Anchorage here, and it's 49th State Brewing. It's the Alaskan State Brewing brew pub. Really good beer. I've liked it all. But the bus behind me is from the fella who came up. What's it called again? Into the Wild. The story of the guy who came up here and ended up dying in the bush. For some reason, they dragged the bush here. Kristen's got the article, but we'll post that up. But really, really nice brewery. Even the railing is pretty cool. Picked it out, but all the slats in the railing are actually from keg barrels, or made to look like that. So really neat. You can see the contour, and they're all like a barrel. And it's a beautiful, beautiful little place right off the side of the highway. You got the mountains in the background there. Alaska's starting to get better as we get closer to the mountains. So like we were saying here's the bus from the fella, who went into the wild and didn't make it. I just took a picture of the reasoning why they brought it here. I actually don't know why they brought it here. I haven't read it yet, to be quite honest. But here's the boat. What?
Don't step on the second step.
Is it no good? Oh, look at it. Sometimes I wish we had that wood stove.
Yeah, right? There's just fur back.
This would make a deadly camper, though. It's perfect size.
What is this thing?
Really cool. Oh, look at all the stuff on the walls here. So this kind of...
See, these are his notes. He wrote these notes.
Oh, these are all from him, eh?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
yeah.
This is what his journal...
While cooking the remainder of the moose meat in the wood stove on the bus, Alex regains his perspective on the event which has caused him so emotional turmoil, the loss of most of the moose meat to the maggots.
Here he is.
Oh man.
Like you got porcupines and
Oh wow, look at that, yeah.
oh, he's got some rats and some squirrels and.
You got a fish there.
But here's his note right here. Can you read this one?
No, I haven't. It's really neat. I don't too much to take it all up. Oh yeah, well, here we go.
I need your help. I'm injured, near death, and too weak to hike out of here.
Oh man, that's horrible. That's sad. So sad. Poor guy.
This is his journal and all his photos
Wow.
that he took. It's actually
Poor
crazy.
guy. I can't believe this sucker made it anywhere. Okay, we just realized, I was just thinking, how the hell did they get this bus anywhere? Like, it's so old and decrepit, but I guess he found it when he was out in the bush and decided to stay in it. I gotta figure, I honestly never saw this movie. I just always heard about it.
We watched it, I thought.
Did we watch it? I
did.
don't remember
Do
it.
not step there.
Do not step it?
No.
So I feel good that at least our rig's in a little bit better shape than this one. So just gonna edit this in here. We did find out afterwards that bus is just the bus from the actual movie. It's not the bus that was out in the bush. They did remove the bus from the bush, like so people wouldn't go to it and get hurt. But just want to make it clear that was the bus from the movie. Nice brewery though. They must have bands and stuff here. Well, they obviously dartboard competitions there. Fire pit. It's a big brewery. I mean, everywhere you go in Alaska, they have this beer on tap. Yeah, here's a better backdrop of the mountains we're surrounded by that we're starting to drive into. Get really windy though. So we stopped to make a sandwich, and then Kristen jumps in the back, and she just pushes that toaster slider down. And the next thing we know, she blew our last fuse. You can't use big electricity on our system like toaster, because what I was on my hard to explain to you guys, but I got 6 volts here and I got a 300 lithium here, and I got a switch there to go back and forth. And when I'm driving, the 6 volts get charged by the alternator, therefore I can plug my lithium battery charger in, because it was really rainy today and we weren't getting any solar, so when we're driving I can charge both batteries while we're driving. Well, we stopped for lunch. I forgot we were on the 6 volts as well, but if we're on the 6 volts with the lithium battery charger going, it'll blow this 50 amp fuse. Therefore, then we don't have that and we can't charge while we're driving. Kind of a dilemma. It was all right. We had lots of power in this battery. So I've been looking and finally found in this little hick town where we are right now. I don't even know what it's called. I was able to, Healy? Called Healy. I found an 80 amp fuse, and I've been looking for an extra fuse like this since Whitehorse. So it's been, I don't know, man. Like, to put it into months, I don't know how many.
The last one you bought was in Kelowna.
Was the last one we found was in Kelowna, and
Which was 3 weeks into our trip.
which was 3 weeks into. So that we're talking like 3 months. I've been looking for these, and here we are in like buttfuck Alaska, and I found it's an 80 amper. And I found there's a spot in Anchorage when we get there I can get a couple, so I'll put the proper one back in, but at least now I always have a spare if this happens again. So obviously that's where we are. There's Fairbanks. Oh, sorry, Fairbanks is up there. We want to get all the way down into this area for Anchorage. Anchorage is right there. And then we're going to hang out down there. So we've been on the road for about 3 hours. It was an 11-hour drive, I think, from
Yes.
Fairbanks to Anchorage. So we're just getting into the Denali Park area here in the mountains. So we'll probably find a spot here to stop for the night. Then we'll gunner into Anchorage tomorrow. so far for the drive from Fairbanks, it was cloudy and foggy and rainy, and I was thinking, you know, Alaska doesn't have that much. Yukon is way cooler, but now that we're getting into the Denali mountain range park here, it's pretty nice. Like, I see why it's a famous national park for the United States. Really pretty. We're running along this river. I can't show you the footage right now, but I mean, hopefully Kristen's getting some shots here because it's really cool little canyon. We should clean those windows one day. And the roads are way better than they were back heading into Fairbanks. We're in central headquarters to Denali Park, and it is a tourist trap. So we're just gonna drive right on through.
They're super cool little buildings.
Really cool.
Almost
It's like Whistler
Coombs.
or like
Super Coombs.
a Super Coombs, if any of you, that's from a place where we're from, but oh, you can hike up there to an overlook, that would be nice, but I don't, too many people there for us, so we'll keep trucking on through. I'm sure everything's very expensive here too. The scenery looks like it's just going to get better and better until we get all the way down to Anchorage.
Sharper peaks with some snow.
Higher, taller mountains, like Kristen is saying. We're in Palmer, Alaska, but that kind of reminds me, I don't know, going through the Chilliwack, you can see Mount Baker.
Yeah, for sure.
Kind of thing, but yeah, we're basically, I don't know, probably an hour north of Anchorage, and then we found a little lake we're gonna stay at tonight, and then we're gonna head down to Homer, Alaska tomorrow to go see my cousin and spend a couple days there, and then vamoose and start heading out of here and heading east.